pressurized suit. The biosensors, the 3 sensors on his body that report his body temperature, his respiration, and so on, they are reporting back. He is being told that everything is in go condition at 3.5 minutes before launch. It's T minus 3:30 and counting. At T minus 35 seconds, which is just about 3 minutes from now, you will see the tower there, the escape tower, which Glenn could use up to that time, pull away, the umbilical cord drop away, and that will mean 35 seconds to launch time. And then at launch, you will see this capsule, it's 3 minutes now, 3 minutes, T minus 3 and counting. You'll see this capsule atop that rocket rise very slowly at first. It should, in approximately 25 to 30 seconds, pitch over. You should see it definitely take a turn downward from the precise 90-degree vertical from which it will rise from the pad. And then in 2.5 minutes or so, the great rocket engines, 2 of them will drop away. It's T minus 30 and counting.
Launch countdown is at 2 minutes and 30 seconds and counting. 2 minutes and 30 seconds and counting. This is Mercury Control.
I don't know any words for this except the trite ones. Tension is mounting here at Cape Canaveral. We've heard that phrase so many times before, but I don't know any circumstance to which it applies quite like this. If there's any man on this Cape at this moment that is not feeling the anxiety for Colonel Glenn as we go into 1 minute and 50 seconds before the launch time, I'll be very much surprised. 1 minute 45 seconds now. And the countdown is proceeding. The weather is perfect at Cape Canaveral. The weather is absolutely perfect here and downrange. There's plenty of time. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds now. Plenty of time for the 3 orbits. It should be pointed out that John Glenn can be brought back at the end of either the first or second orbit if for any reason it is thought that's necessary. 1 minute and 15 seconds now. 1 minute and 10 seconds. It is possible that he would not go into orbit at all. If that is chosen after he gets up over Bermuda, he can be brought back safely. 1 minute.
MA6 launch countdown is T minus 1 minute and counting. T minus 1 minute and counting. All systems are reported in a go condition. John Glenn reports he is ready. This is Mercury Control.
And now it's 45 seconds. And now it's 35 seconds. 30 seconds.
This is Mercury Control, the MA6 count, T minus 30 and counting. T minus 30 seconds and counting.
It's a few seconds late. It's 20 seconds now.
The Mercury spacecraft
15.
umbilical is out. We're at T minus 19 seconds. T minus 10 seconds counting. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. The MA6 vehicle.
Like a good flight. Oh, go, baby.
The MA6 vehicle is still climbing nicely.
can see up there the contrails of jet fighter craft that are following this first stage of flight.
MA-6 vehicle is climbing nicely, has passed through the area of maximum dynamic pressures. Pilot John Glenn is reporting all systems go, is giving routine reports, reading off his instruments. John Glenn reports the flight very smooth now.
That burst of contrail you see there is as the rocket
The MA-6
clears the atmosphere.
proceeding 53-mile trajectory.
It's on target, on trajectory.
John Glenn reports his cabin pressure now holding at 6.1 pounds per square inch.
That they're going to do a fix to fix that, so the countdown shouldn't stop at this point, and hopefully they'll count it right down to launch.
And inside the last 90 seconds, what should we be looking for and listening for?
Pressurizing the fuel tank. The crew's got their visors locked. They're ready for the launch. At 31 seconds to launch, Dan, the shuttle's 4 flight computers will take over the countdown, and from that point on down, it's fully automatic. The ground can order a stop at some point between then, but unless something major happens, the shuttle's computers will count it down from 31. When it hits 0, it takes off.
2 minutes and 30, 2:29, and counting down. Former astronaut Gordon Cooper, American hero and very experienced astronaut. At this stage in the countdown, if you're a praying man, are you praying?
No, you're not praying. You're ready to go. And it's getting down close where you're really getting serious about this whole thing.
Whatever praying's already been done.
It's already been done. You're ready.
Range is no go, Bill Harvey.
They're going to hold the countdown at 31 seconds. I don't know yet if this is another airplane back in the area or not. They're going to count down to 31 seconds, which is a standard hold point, but they're going to hold right there and see if they can resolve the problem.
So the clock will continue to run down to 31 seconds. They will hold at 31 seconds. For what reason, we do not know. Now, again, this does not mean that we're going to have any extended hold. It doesn't. We simply don't know what it means. They have a window until what time to go this afternoon?
They can theoretically go as late as 4:30 Eastern time this afternoon, a 2.5-hour launch window. But Dan, we're inside of 5 minutes. They've already started the hydraulic system on the orbiter. They can only hold for about 5 minutes or so at 31 seconds. So they've got to stop it and go back and recycle.
And at this point, we simply don't know, but that doesn't appear to be likely, although it could happen. Live shot in New Concord, Ohio, John Glenn's hometown. The hometown and the neighbors and townspeople who gave him those values that have made him an American hero. And the word comes, the Rangers go.
Dan, exactly right. They're going to remove that 31-second hold, I think, and count it right down. I think this must be a case of an aircraft drifting in and out of the area. We'll just have to wait and see.
Well, let's watch and listen as the clock goes down. We'll see whether they stop it at 31 seconds as they previously thought they might have to. We don't think they're going to do it. So it's 42, 41, 40. And the launch is now only just over a half a minute to go.
Go for auto sequence start.
Discovery's onboard computers
And
now.
the flight computers are taking over the countdown. They're doing a clear to launch. They're going to count it down and launch it.
T-minus 20 seconds. T-minus 15. T-minus 10, 9, 8. We have a go for engine start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff of Discovery with a crew of 6 astronaut heroes and 1 American legend.
Houston Discovery, roll program.
Roger, roll, Discovery.
Full throttle.
1 minute and 50 seconds into the flight. Discovery now at an altitude of 25 miles, traveling at a speed of 2,900 miles an hour. The next event will be burnout and separation of Discovery's twin solid rocket boosters.
Discovery Houston, 2-engine manual.
Copy, 2-engine manual.
Capcom Susan Still informing the crew that in the event of a single engine failure,
Performance nominal.
Copy, performance nominal.
Discovery could now reach the transatlantic abort site at Banjul. However, telemetry indicating all 3 engines continuing to perform well, and Discovery's performance to this point, 2.5 minutes into the flight, has been as expected. Discovery now traveling at a speed of 3,500 miles per hour at an altitude of 43 miles. Downrange from the Kennedy Space Center, 70 miles. All systems are continuing to perform well. 3 minutes into the flight, Discovery now traveling at a speed of 3,850 miles per hour. Downrange from the Kennedy Space Center at a distance of 86 miles. Just about 5 minutes of powered flight remaining on board.